Well, let's get more on this from Palestinian affairs analyst Osama Nazzal. He joins us from Jenin in the occupied West Bank. Osama, thank you very much indeed for giving us your time on the News Hour. What do you think the implications of a high-profile prisoner like Adnan dying like this will be?
First of all, the death of Khader Adnan in the Israeli occupation prisons is really heartbreaking and painful to the family of Adnan and to every Palestinian family and individual. But this is the Israeli conduct, this is the Israeli modus operandi against the Palestinians who call for freedom, independence, and justice. The guilt that Mr. Adnan committed was his clear voice for justice and for freedom for the people of Palestine. Because of that, Israel decided to end his life. The Palestinians in every Palestinian town, city, refugee camp today went on general strike, and at the same time, marches were organized in the different Palestinian areas protesting the Israeli assassination of Adnan, expressing solidarity with his family, in addition to the similar events in the Palestinian refugee camps in Lebanon. So all the Palestinian people have one voice, which is Israeli assassination of Mr. Adnan should not go unpunished. And it's time for the whole world, the free world, to pressure Israel to stop its crimes against the Palestinian people, in particular the Palestinian prisoners who are languishing in Israeli prisons just because they say we want to live in freedom and dignity.
Adnan's widow is quoted as saying she wants no bloodshed in response to this. It doesn't appear that that will be the case. How confident are you that an escalation will take place now?
No Palestinian likes bloodshed. No Palestinian is calling for escalation and violence. I think Israel, as an occupying power, is responsible for any escalation and for any kind of violence. Israel hit Gaza today. Israel deployed more of its military forces in the occupied Palestinian West Bank and tightened its restrictions on the Palestinian movement between the Palestinian towns and the Palestinian cities. So the one who is responsible for all forms of bloodshed and terrorism and violence is the occupying power. If Israel is not occupying the Palestinian territory, the Palestinians would not act against Israel in any way or any form. And today, the statement by the widow of Khader Adnan was an example of the Palestinians' love for peace and for stability. But this doesn't mean that the Israeli crime against Khader Adnan should go unpunished, because we know that 236 Palestinian prisoners, just like Khader Adnan, died in Israeli prisons since the start of the Israeli occupation for East Jerusalem, the West Bank, and Gaza. If this crime goes unpunished, Israel will commit more and more against the Palestinian prisoners. And we know that Khader Adnan was calling just. He wanted to know why he is in a prison, why he is detained, why Israel detains him without charge, without a trial, under the rule of administrative detention. Just this what he was trying to understand. Yes.
Osama, well, thank you very much indeed for joining us on the News Hour. It's worth us pointing out at this point that Israeli authorities had accused him of supporting terrorism, affiliation with a terrorist group and incitement. He was due to go on trial this month. So, Osama, thank you very much indeed for your analysis.